It is time to play Connections on the Prospector Show on Rock 107, the game where I'll give you 4 things that are related. You tell me how they're related and win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Steve Shannon Tire 4-Wheel Jamboree Summer Nationals coming to the Bluesburg Fairgrounds this weekend starting tomorrow. So if I said to you, Bonham, Moon, Peart, Copeland, you would be like, oh, they're drummers, iconic drummers, great drummers, something like that. John Bonham, Keith Moon, Neil Peart, Stuart Copeland, great drummers. Bing, bang, boom, you won. It's just that simple. So if you want to see the Steve Shannon Tire 4-Wheel Jamboree Summer Nationals this weekend with 3 buds or your family or whoever you can bring with a family 4-pack, you need to get on the rock lines right now. 1-888-ROCK-107. 1-888-762-5107. We're going to play Connections, and you could win. Prospector Show here on Rock 107. It is 8 minutes now after 7 o'clock. Mostly sunny, 85. Not a bad day. We're playing Connections to make your weekend better than not a bad weekend. A great weekend. We got 4 tickets to the Steve Shannon 4-Wheel Summer Jamboree Nationals at the Bluesburg Fairgrounds. We're looking for you. Rock 107. Hello, who's this?
Darlene.
Darlene, do you want to go see the Steve Shannon Tire 4-Wheel Jamboree Summer Nationals at the Bluesburg Fairgrounds this weekend?
Sure.
Do you think you can figure out my connections I'm going to make for you?
I don't know. I'll try.
Let's find out, right? I'm going to give you 4 things that are related. You need to tell me how they're related and be as specific as you can, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. The Eagles, Rat, Great White, Scorpions.
Bands, rock bands, animals.
That's it. They're all bands named after animals. Absolutely, yeah. Darlene, you got yourself a 4-pack of tickets to the Steve Shannon Tire 4-Wheel Jamboree Summer Nationals at Bluesburg Fairgrounds this weekend from Rock 107.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. That's how easy the game is. We're going to play it again tomorrow, and it's going to be about something in Northeast PA. You're playing Radio Connections for your chance to win Steve Shannon tickets tomorrow morning on the Prospector Show on Rock 107.
This has been, does Pennsylvania have a budget yet?
Everybody's got a favorite band, the one you're going to defend forever. You'll argue with people over. You'll buy every concert ticket. You own every album, except there's always that one album. Good morning. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but their first album, it's not my favorite. It's their worst album. What's the worst album by your favorite band? I don't want to hear a band you hate because that's easy, okay? A band you absolutely love, a band you adore, but somehow they made one album that you like to pretend doesn't exist. That's what we're talking about this morning. You can hit us up on the rock lines, of course, social media. Dave from Facebook.com/Angry Prospector says, Music from the Elder by Kiss. Gene Simmons acts like it was misunderstood. No, we understood it. It just wasn't good. Okay. Got a text from Kevin. He says, Hot Space by Queen. One of the greatest bands ever. They got a little too excited about disco, though. And I would say Hot Space is probably the worst Queen album, and I'm a huge Queen fan. Chris checking in on social media on Instagram. Angry Prospector says, Chinese Democracy. I waited 15 years for that? What's the worst album by your favorite band, Rock 107?
I'm going to have to go with Metallica's Saint Anger.
Saint Anger, a much maligned album. Now, I actually like it, but let me guess. Is it the drums?
It's just there's like one good song on that album.
Rock 107, what about you? Worst album by your favorite band?
Foreigner, Head Games was their best album. Foreigner 4 sucked.
Now, see, I would have gone with Agent Provocateur as Foreigner's worst album.
Okay,
see?
You got me.
I definitely got you. That's a worse album, arguably, than 4, I would say. Amy's checking in on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector. Def Leppard's Slang. They tried too hard not to sound like Def Leppard. Yeah, that's a fair point. Text it into the rock lines at 1-888-ROCK-107. The Final Cut, Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd without enough David Gilmour is just Roger Waters yelling at me. Now, here's one that our boy afternoon guy, Mark Hoover's going to get mad at, but I agree with. Rob says, Fly on the Wall. AC/DC made better albums by accident. There's a couple of good songs on Fly, but it doesn't hold up in my opinion. The one prior to it, Flick of the Switch, absolute favorite Brian Johnson AC/DC album. On to the rock lines, Rock 107. We're talking about your favorite band's worst albums.
My favorite band is the Beatles, and I think that their worst album is Yellow Submarine.
And, to be fair to them, it's 4 songs.
True.
But then again, it's only 4 songs. You should think it would be really, really good, right?
Right. But not their best work.
Okay, but I do love Hey Bulldog. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, I do too. But definitely not their best work.
I love it. What's your name?
I'm Cassie.
Kathy had a pretty strong opinion about that album. I get it. Kelly says Bon Jovi's 2020. I love John. Couldn't make through the whole record, though. Mark texted the rock line, says U2's Song of Innocence, mostly because it showed up on my phone whether I wanted it or not. I get that. And Brian, check it in on Instagram at Angry Prospector, says Journey's Raised on Radio. Good songs. It just didn't feel like Journey anymore. And I get that, too. There were a lot of personnel changes. The tone of the album was different than Frontiers or Escape before that. We're going to the rock lines one last time. We want to know the worst album by your favorite band at Rock 107.
Good morning, Prospector.
Good morning.
One of my favorite groups. I like Styx. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But Pieces of Eight is a piece of junk.
Rock 107.
Guns N' Roses, The Spaghetti Incident.
Now, when you say Guns N' Roses, I figured you were going to say Chinese Democracy. I knew that. I thought that's what she's saying. But you go Spaghetti Incident, huh?
Yeah, that was horrible. Like, I don't even, that's the one album that, like, I took back and I don't own.
You took it back. I love that. Oh, this album's so bad I don't even want the vinyl in my house anymore. And Tom says, Genesis, Calling All Stations. That's the worst album by my favorite band. They replaced Phil Collins. That's the problem.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A couple from Virginia helped save 6 people after a boat began sinking on the York River on the 4th of July. They pulled 4 adults and 2 children from the water and brought them to safety before emergency responders arrived. Luckily, the brave couple prevented what could have become a tragedy.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
There's something comforting about knowing exactly what's coming next. You can finish your spouse's sentence. You know every turn on your drive to work. And when Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses comes on Rock 107, you don't think, you just sing. Well, apparently, many of us have been singing one part of the song wrong. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector. You know the part in Welcome to the Jungle, like the bridge right after Axl sings, when you're high, you never ever want to come down? For decades, just about everybody was singing the line as so down, so down, so down. Yeah, that whole so down. Turns out that's not it. It's also not what I thought it was. I thought it was sup down. Like, what's up? Sup down. I don't know why I thought that's what it was, but that's what I thought it was. And that's what I've been singing for 39 years. Turns out it's neither one of those things. Slash's girlfriend posted a picture of him standing on a teleprompter before a show, and the lyrics were right there on the screen. The lyrics are actually suck down, as in suck down, suck down, suck down. Yeah, and he's screaming. I love that one photo has managed to change the whole conversation around a song that's been around since 1987. Guns N' Roses fans have become like the Zapruder film analysis of lyrics, you know? Yeah, they're going nuts, pouring over every lyric. And if you don't believe me, you can hear it here. Here is an isolated vocal from Welcome to the Jungle where you can clearly hear him saying suck down. When you're high, you never ever want to down. Suck down. Suck down. Suck down. Yeah, that's it. That's the lyric. Suck down. Not sup down or so down like many of us thought. The good news, nobody noticed. Because nobody's understood a word Axl Rose has sung since 1987.
Rock 107. It's time for Real Talk with Prospector. No filters, no middlemen, no BS. Just real talk.
Enough with the fireworks. You've had your fun. You shot them off all weekend. All right. Then Monday night. You know what? Fine. Then Tuesday night. Hey, but even last night, Yambags were blasting off sky bombers. So what do you say? Let's have a moratorium on the fireworks tonight. Thursday. Yeah, I'm begging you. Wait till Friday. Then go 8 nuts all weekend long. Go crazy. Whiz, bang, boom, boom, bang. Fine. How about a break tonight? Real talk. You set fireworks off tonight? No, I'm rooting for you to lose a finger or two.
This has been Real Talk with Prospector on Rock 107.
It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and business is getting done. So if the internet doesn't work on somebody's computer or something doesn't work, that's a problem. They file tickets with their IT department. Guy named Alex got in touch with the show and said, Prospector, my buddy Rico, who works with me, has a ticket into IT. I'm wondering if you can give him a prank call about it. It's time for another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello, it's Rico.
Yeah, hi. This is Rick. I'm calling about the help ticket you filed. You filed a ticket for tech support, right?
Yeah, that is correct. I've been having some technical problems with my computer.
Okay, cool. Listen, let's probably take a minute or so. Can you describe what's going on? What's the problem with the computer?
My computer's just been really slow, and I haven't been able to get any work done just because it's taking too long to load any software and programs.
All right. Is that on boot up, or is it anything you do? Like when you're saving stuff, is it fine, or is it all just bad?
Anything that I do, really, and it's been very hard for me to save any document.
Okay, all right. First thing I need to do is can you check and see if the screen is on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, and you can see letters on it. Do you have a mouse?
Yeah, I have a mouse.
All right, can you move the mouse around and just tell me if the arrow's moving?
Yeah, the mouse is working fine.
Okay, and is your screen right side up or upside down?
It has to be right side up.
Well, when you look at the letters and stuff, they're not upside down,
No,
right?
everything is working fine as far as the screen goes.
All right, so hold on. Let me check that off. All right. And the power's plugged in?
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, how would the screen be on?
Power is in. Is that?
I'm sorry. Where are you from? Are you from tech support?
Yeah, I'm from IT.
Are you sure?
So here's what we're going to do. I'm halfway down the checklist. Here's what I need you to do real quick. First of all, click your mouse once right near the phone so I can hear you click it. In fact, click it twice.
Okay, I don't see the point of it, but I'll give it a go.
Okay. Well, that was 3 times. I need you to do it twice. 1, 2, real fast, all right?
All right, twice.
Okay, very good. Now what I need you to do, I want you to type as fast as you can, as many keys as you can. Just keep typing until I say stop. Ready? On your mark, get set, go.
What exactly am I typing?
As many keys as you can stroke in that amount of time. On your mark, get set, go.
Hold on. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Rick.
Rick. Is there someone else that I can speak to? Honestly, I don't feel like this is working out.
Well, first of all, let's check this off before we start getting critical about who's doing what and who knows what. This is a company standard procedure. You filed a ticket with us to get IT help. All I need you to do is to type as fast as you can, and I want to hear it. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, here we go.
Stop! Okay, last thing on the checklist. I need you to read me back what you just typed. Read what's on the screen.
Are you serious? You really want me to read this?
I want you to read everything that's...
numbers and letters.
Right, exactly. You're going to use that as your password. So from now on, you're going to go ahead and use that to log in.
What? How is this my new password? How am I going to remember this?
Well, we're writing it down now. We're writing it down right now. Look, if you want me to help, you're going to have to let me do what I do, all right? I have a checklist that we have to go over here and everything.
Hold on. How is this helping me?
Well, you don't know that yet because you're not an expert. I'm an expert. I know what I'm doing. I have a checklist.
It doesn't seem like you're an expert. This checklist doesn't cover anything that...
Oh, really? Really? How would you know that? How would you know? I just helped you write your own creative password that no one could ever guess, and you don't even appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I need to speak to one of your superiors because this is not
gladly.
working
All right,
out.
gladly. Hold on. Yes, I'm the superior. Is there a problem?
This has to be a joke. It is the same person just deeping in their voice.
No, would you like to go down the checklist, sir?
No, I do not want to go down the checklist. I need to find someone that can help me solve this problem.
Rico, it's not real. It's a Prospector prank call, man. It's a phone prank.
Oh, my God. Am I on the radio?
Yep, you're on Rock 107. Look over at Alex. Your buddy Alex told us you submitted a ticket. We thought we'd call and give you the worst IT advice ever, dude.
Oh, man. Alex, you are dead. You are so dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1,
A former Little League president from Las Vegas is facing felony charges after nearly $65,000 disappeared from the league's accounts. The money was supposed to pay for uniforms, umpires, travel for the kids, and instead he spent it on plane tickets, casinos, strip clubs, and erectile dysfunction pills. One receipt even included a $433 tip at a strip club. By the time investigators looked at the league's accounts, police say it had just $25 left. They nearly ended the season for more than 200 kids, but luckily donations from the community and Major League Baseball's athletics helped save it. The former Little League president now faces multiple felony charges.
Nominee number 2.
Police in Scotland have charged a man after he grabbed 2 live seagulls and used them to assault somebody. Now, cops haven't explained exactly how the birds were involved, but the good news is the seagulls weren't injured. Ironically, seagulls are usually the ones attacking people, especially anyone carrying food near a beach. Did you know that the best defense against an aggressive seagull is simply yelling at them? But hurting them is definitely against the law. Anyway, now you can check dual-wielding seagulls off your 2026 bingo card.
And the winner is...
the Little League president who used the team's money for strip clubs and erectile dysfunction pills. You're the Yambag of the day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yambag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yambag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107. That's your Prospector Prime Coats podcast, the stuff we're legally allowed to replay. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want the full experience, the stuff that almost gets us in trouble with the boss, you gotta wake up with us. Weekday morning starting at 5:30 on Rock 107.